Hey there, Aquarius. This reading is for you. It's timeless, so when it gets to you, it is meant for you. Elk. Ooh, strong and powerful. Also, could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Sagittarians are elk in the Native American, or they're owl, depending on the tribe. But I see elk as somebody that's strong, powerful, right? They ride solo. They don't need like a pack hanging with them, you know? Huh. In the book it says stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. All right, supportive, kind, and consistent. A true friend, you know, a shoulder that you can lean on in times of, trouble or whatever. This elk type person is a good person to have as a friend, and I'm seeing the Aquarius as this right here. I mean, I could think of a couple of Aquarians, and it definitely almost even looks like one of them. Gary, if you're watching this, don't take it wrong. Okay, anyways, I see Aquarians as very independent and strong, pretty much on their own. Yeah. King of Wands. What's the matter? Have you lost your passion, your fire? Yeah, because I was saying that Sagittarians are the elks in the Native American, and they're the fire sign. Oh, maybe you need to heat things up. Get out of this wounded warrior. Like leave that in the past, right? Seven of Cups. With all your weird fantasies and your weird, it's time to, what is that? Temperance? Right. It's a little bit out of balance, I think you've been riding solo for so long that you forgot about fantasizing on options, and, I don't know. Maybe it's time to rekindle that heat, that spark, that fire, that passion, That's what I'm sensing here. What is this? God, I hate reversals because I can't even tell what I'm looking at here. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. You haven't been taking any action, but see, there's like this lock on there. You've been saving a lot of money, but maybe something came up that required you to spend a lot of it, so you've really been just focusing on work, trying to get caught back up to what you were doing there, and you've been, God, I can't even talk. Okay, there's somebody that you'd love to talk to, something that's been on your mind for a while. You just don't have the strength to go about it right now. You don't have the strength. You've just been focusing on work and your own things for so long that, it's about time you start revealing your true feelings, though. I feel like you've kept it under lock and key for too long, and it's time to unlock that and get it out on the table. What are we looking at here? What are we dealing with? Fuck it. Who cares if you don't have the strength? Look, more fire. Leo in the reverse here. Okay, it's like you've lost your spark, your fire, your passion. Maybe you need a vacation. Try to have some fun, but there's been something on your mind that's been weighing on your mind heavily. Okay, what's on the top of the deck? Page of Cups. Yeah, you've been wanting to send somebody a message. Now we got some more water here. Cancer over here, Pisces over here. Yeah, you're definitely trying to get the strength to send the message. Now we have the Queen of Swords in reverse here. Maybe you're not sure if they're receptive to it. You know, this person's been keeping to themselves. Now, you can take the roles and reverse them. And maybe this is you. You're the Queen of Swords. Okay? But you're in your masculine right now because you're working so much. Like, where you don't want to communicate in any kind of harsh ways. More loving, you know, whatever's on your mind. You're not going to be, this isn't going to be some sort of harsh communication or I'm going to chop off someone's heads. It's more nurturing, but in a masculine way. I don't know how else to put that. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. What's this communication? What is it that we're about to reveal? What's on the mind? What's this Ace of Swords, Spirit? Tell me. Oh, that's too much. The moon is something that has been hidden, but it's going to be revealed because it's in the reverse over here, okay? Yeah. A new cycle, some sort of transformation is going to occur, okay? And it's nothing to worry about, okay? There was an ending, Scorpio here. Things didn't work out, you know? It wasn't what you hoped for or wished for. Yeah, with this Lovers here. Yeah, there was some sort of ending. But, you know, because you decided that you know, you or somebody decided that it wasn't their wish fulfillment. So they ended it. Plain and simple. They're not even losing sleep over this. Maybe this is you, right? I mean, it was really no one's fault. It's not like anybody cheated or did anything bad here. It's just that it was all about their feelings, okay? With this moon right here. They kept it to themselves for a while that they wanted a new beginning, or you want a new beginning here. You're just taking a break. I feel like you personally are just taking a break from love and the whole relationship thing and the worrying about it and endings and beginnings and all that. You've taken a break, kind of like a rest period, like when you're in the cocoon. You're forced to just take a break. But then when it's time to come out, you got to get going. You got to put some work in. You got to get moving. You got the world don't stop turning, you know, and you've been keeping something hidden here. Okay? There's too much here to unpack. You weren't happy about something in the past. Okay? We got the Father of Wands, the Father of Cups, and the Father of Swords. And the elk, it is literally the Father. I mean, I don't know who I'm speaking to here, but there's a lot of options and decisions that you just couldn't make. Like, what direction do I go in? So instead of really doing anything, you just didn't do anything. And that was a victory in itself. Just sitting still, doing your own thing, keeping guard, keeping yourself tight, guarded, focusing on you and your needs. Okay, not worrying about love and who I'm going to date or marry, you know. Sex is nice, but I'm not worried about it. You know, I don't want to make a decision, so I'm not going to. Right? And it still leads to success here with this Six of Wands. There is a light, there is healing after the rain. And this new wand just pops up like doing, doing, and almost like an idea, like a bright idea, like, oh, I forgot I had porn on my phone this whole time. You know what I mean? Like, excuse my language. I don't know who I'm talking to, but now all of a sudden you don't care about money so much. You're like, doing. Yeah, you just don't want drama. You know, yes, you want love and romance, but you definitely don't want the burdens that come with it. I know what you mean. It's something to think about. Weigh out your options before you make any decisions. All right, Aquarius.